Swanston, and I hope you're having a super night. I hope you enjoyed today's part of our party, and you guys were fun and interactive, so thank you for doing that. My camera's a little bit crooked, so that's going to drive me nuts, so hang tight. All right, so my family has already eaten, and I've been doing some trainings and stuff like that, so it's time for me to add a little something that I wanted. And some people would say this is crazy, but I love Brussels sprouts, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I mainly have the majority of the Brussels sprouts sliced already, but I'm gonna show you just how quick and easy it is to do, and how fast I can have those in the air fryer. So first thing I'm gonna do is just take fresh Brussels sprouts. So I did wash them good. This is our Easy Read measuring colander, and you guys, it is fantastic. Absolutely love it. It's a 3-cup capacity. It does strain, you know, like a colander. It's slanted, so like if I were to put the colander down and needed 3 cups of blueberries or whatever, I could wash them, let it drain. If you've got a divider between your sink or on the front of your sink, you can hang on to it, or you can just put it in a bowl, but it's gonna let those things drain. So think about black beans and different things like that. This is amazing for different things like that. All right, so how I'm gonna slice them is gonna be so easy. You're gonna love it. So just put the Brussels sprouts down. This is called our closing cut. So these two little plates are adjustable, so it will press down. So Brussels sprouts are great. I do a lot of chicken breasts, so take a thick chicken breast and I can slice through it. I also use it for pork chops, so the thicker cut pork chops I get at Sam's Club. So I'll take those thick cut pork chops. I think there's like 6 in a pack now. So I turned the 6 into 12. So what did I do? I stretched our budget and made our food size a little bit more appropriate. What else do I do with this? Grapes and cherry tomatoes, sliced right through it. So these blades, these little plates are adjustable. So you need at least a 7-inch knife. So if you don't have a good 7-inch knife, this color-coded knife can be bought together as a set. So I'm just gonna place it down, and then you just do a sawing motion back and forth. Now Brussels sprouts are a little bit tough, and what the trick is, you just don't want to get off of the like out of the rotation or out of the edge. So those are sliced right in half, which are perfect. So all sorts of things. Top rack dishwasher safe, so you will love that. All right, so the Brussels sprouts are here in our stainless steel mixing bowl. We have 3 sizes of this in the set. They've got a silicone bottom. They've got this amazing little thumb hole. Who knew that a thumb hole would make such a difference? So I love that for mixing things up, and then also for pouring out. All right, so my secret ingredient for my Brussels sprouts are oh so simple. And we are gonna make these in the air fryer tonight. So I just take some balsamic, and sometimes if I don't have just like a balsamic oil or a balsamic vinegar, I'll just take the balsamic salad dressing from the refrigerator. And then this is avocado oil, but sometimes I'll use olive oil, so just whatever I've got. I don't measure anything, so I'm not a baker at all either. All right, and then the final ingredient is just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now this is our salt and pepper grinder. I have to show you this. These are great. They sit together. It's just beautiful. You can see the salt and pepper, and you can adjust the thickness of your grind. All right, so then I'm just gonna toss that around. So again, that's just a little bit of balsamic vinegar, then avocado oil, salt, and pepper. So easy peasy. All right, so let's get to the really fun part. I didn't position my camera as well as I should have. So this is the new hero in my kitchen, the deluxe air fryer. Absolutely love this for all the things. So today alone, we have reheated chicken wings. We have, I think, made waffles, and then something else was warmed in it. So not too many days go by that we don't use it at least once, sometimes multiple times. Earlier this week, we had sausage, so I just sliced sausage, put it in there, and I think it was 14 minutes and go. So very easy. Probably do something like our actual dinner maybe tomorrow night in it. What you're gonna love about this is it does have the air fry. You can bake, you can roast. It's got a rotisserie, you can reheat, and you can dehydrate. So all sorts of things all in one. It does come with a handy little cookbook full of great ideas that you can do with it. So I think a lot of times people think convenience foods or what you're doing in your air fryer, but no, like I like put whole chickens, we do roast, all sorts of things. And then I'm gonna do my Brussels sprouts. So The door does come off for easy cleaning. I'm so sorry I didn't position this correctly. I was trying to get kids hidden so it would be quiet, you know, real life. And then it has these two little racks. So I didn't do a full package of Brussels sprouts tonight, so I think I can get it all on there. So my 8-year-old loves Brussels sprouts, so this will be like our snuggle up before bed little snack. Like, how blessed am I? He loves that. So since it has the oil and vinegar on there, I'm just going to use the mat to move it over here. So I am going to start it on a lower position, and then so I do it for 18 minutes on air fry. Because I like them really crispy. If you don't like them quite so crispy, maybe a little bit less. But at the 9-minute mark, I'll get a little buzz or a little beep, and then I'll rotate it because I do want that super crunchiness to happen. So you can check that out. All right, so while those are cooking, Preston asked me earlier if he could have cinnamon rolls for breakfast. And I was like, ooh, I don't have any Pillsbury ones. So I said, oh, no problem. We'll make some cinnamon rolls for breakfast. So I figured this would be the perfect way to do it so you guys could check it out and see it. So what I did was just one package of refrigerated crescent rolls. So I just pulled those out and then kept the 2 triangles together to make a rectangle. I did melt some butter before we came on. This is our silicone prep bowl, so absolutely fantastic. Goes in the microwave, you can actually put it in the oven, and they come with lids, so perfect for storing in your pantry, in the refrigerator, or even in the freezer. So, silicone basting brush, love it. So if you just had a bowl and we're doing like butter or barbecue sauce, it would hang on the side. And then check this out. Uh-oh, the kitty's getting into something. Speaking of leftover wings, it comes apart for easy cleaning. So love that. You can just throw it right on the dishwasher. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush just these crescent rolls with some butter, and then nice and slathered up. And then all I'm gonna do is sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar on them. But I'm gonna show you what you can do if you wanted to add a little something else. All right, so I'm just gonna do cinnamon and sugar. So this is our old cinnamon and sugar, flour sugar shaker. And so it looks a little different now, but I love it because my kids eat a lot of cinnamon and sugar toast. So it's just a blend that's there all the time. So that is it. So real quick and easy to do that. But I'm gonna actually add a little bit of pecans to one batch of it. So we'll do the 2 different ones. All right, so I'm just gonna take a handful of pecans, probably not many because we just did it for one. And then use our manual food processor. So I love the manual food processor. This is a 3-cup capacity. You've got the 2 blades that are offset, so not only will it chop, but it will mix as well. So when you place the lid down on it, so if you want it kind of coarse, you can just do it a couple of times. If you want things really fine, keep going. Now, obviously, the more stuff that's in there, the finer or the easier it's going to be to chop. So what I'm going to do is just one of those cinnamon rolls are going to get some pecans on that. Now, depending on where you are from, some of you, those are pecans or maybe something else. But for me, those are pecans. All right, and then all I'll do is just tuck those in and roll it. So we'll roll. All right, and then the other ones without the pecans will do the same thing. So I'll just roll that, and then I'll just show you with one. So I'm gonna take a serrated knife, and then I'm just gonna cut those into little bite-sized pieces. Now, I forgot to grab one thing, so let me get it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, the way that I'm gonna prep them and store them is to put them in our 5.5-inch cast iron pan that, guess what, tomorrow morning, while I'm getting my kids up, these are gonna go in the air fryer. So quick and easy. I'll put some foil over it tonight, and then tomorrow morning breakfast is gonna be so easy, and I can add some fruit or something to it. So those 2 5.5-inch pans are wonderful, so I can put the ones with nuts in one, and then the one without nuts in another. So that is pretty cool. All right, the final thing that I'm going to show you this evening, but I will be back tomorrow with some more fun videos and lots of things, is I used my I used my deluxe cooking blender to grind some coffee earlier. So you can see that there are coffee grinds in there. So it takes about 6 seconds to just pour however many coffee beans in there and grind it. So to clean it, it is so simple. So this is just 3 cups of water. And then you've got some Dawn, and you really just want to do one very small drop, because if you do much more than that, it will look like a foam party from back in the 90s in Cancun. I promise you. So, all right, so let's talk a little bit about this blender. Absolutely fantastic. So you can do things like smoothies, daiquiris, margaritas, all sorts of frozen things. You can make alternative milk, so that would be like your almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk, right in this thing. You can grind, so I do a lot of peanut butters, hummus, different things like that. On the other side, the settings are for soups. So tomato basil, there's a butternut squash that's fantastic, all sorts of things. Heated puree, I've made jams in here, and even sugar-free jams, so I love that. And then even sauces. So with the sauces, that's things like sausage gravy, you can do cheese sauce, sorts of things. Absolutely love this. And then of course it has the heated wash, which just is mind-blowing. So I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing, but I'll show you, because it's gonna come up to temperature. So with the soups and stuff, it actually boils. Some of the well, let's just see. So it's just gonna start that, and then the temperature is gonna rise. So it's starting at 66 now, so when we end, I'll make sure I show you. But this also comes with a great cookbook full of things that you can do. But when you watch the soups, it's amazing. Like there's a tomato bisque soup, the tomato basil, cauliflower, all sorts of things. But it absolutely boils. Like it gets over 200 degrees and boils. So what's not happening is it's not the friction from the blades that's going to cause the heat. It's actually a heating element in there. So you'll see that it just continues to come up to temperature with that. But thank you guys so much for joining us this week. Let me know if you have any questions, and the more you interact and tell me that you want to see, the cooler it's going to be. I actually have a request for tomorrow of a product to show in the party. So you guys have fun, ask questions, and we'll see you a little later. And I'll show you pictures of my Brussels sprouts and even the cinnamon rolls tomorrow morning once they're done. But have a great night, and we'll see you later. Bye.